My apologies for the delay. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 3 of our full playthrough of Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. I'm TJ. It was weird. I pressed broadcast and then I was waiting for a notification to pop up on both my email and also on my YouTube channel that I've gone live, but I didn't, so I had to shut it off and then reset it back on. But now I'm live. Alright, so we are in Switzerland at the Edelweiss Institute, and we're here because in the previous episode we unearthed some disturbing secrets beneath the port of London, where it's basically leading us to something revolving the Cthulhu mythos. And we found one investigator named Amos Colby who was also trying to solve the disappearances of certain people. And it turns out that he was from, I think, Massachusetts. And unfortunately he became a murder victim of what looked like some sort of ritual. Excuse me. And it basically led us to Edelweiss Institute right here in Scotland. So we're still trying to find the caretaker that started everything back in the first chapter, Kimihia, and we're over here right now. So, excuse me, as you can see, I'm in control of Dr. John Watson, and we're going to find out where Sherlock Holmes is in a minute. So, glowing meteor lands in Arkham. So we're going to see, can't go here yet. So we're going to take a look and see where Sherlock is. He's probably in here somewhere, but we'll find out and see in a moment.
I cannot wait to see her.
My daughter receives the finest treatment money can buy.
Interesting. Alright, so I got a good amount of things to talk about, detailing back to what I spoke about at the end of the last episode. But let's take let's speak with the receptionist here first.
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it, then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten Day. Yes, hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
What seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him. Right. Yes, I was surprised because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
to
wish
get
to
the truth,
recuperate,
the
Dr.
more
Watson,
lines
you
are
may
placed
avail
in
yourself
harm's
of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency. How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Look, Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in life.
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate. Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. We need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
So, at the end of the last episode, I was able to catch what actually was the biggest fight of the year, Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, and actually lived up to the hype. Two fighters in their prime fighting each other, but I initially chose Gervonta Davis to win it all, and initially by decision. But Davis was pretty hot and fast from the get-go. Well, he started off a little bit slow, but the second round was amazing. Garcia started off pretty strong, or was strong mostly in the entire round until Garcia caught him with a left hook to Garcia's face. Excuse me. And Davis pretty much owned Garcia throughout the majority of rounds until the sixth round, where Garcia started to come back. Well, Garcia came back in the sixth, in my opinion, but...
Truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
But then afterwards, in the seventh round, on the inside, Davis caught Garcia with the left hook to the body shot. A big liver shot, that is. The delayed reaction on body shots are pretty nasty. Examination room. Block A. Yeah, he couldn't get up from that afterwards. Let me see where I'm at. So all in all, it was a really excellent fight. Very close. Well, it was somewhat close, but I had it 5 rounds to 2 for Davis before Garcia got knocked out, where he couldn't get up on his knee. Get up on one knee. So Hans Winkler. Oh, Reichart. These are the guys that contributed their efforts to the production of this game. Nice. But anyways, let's see where I'm at. But yeah, it was a great fight. I expect them to get paid pretty well. It should exceed somewhere north of 800 to 1 million pay-per-view buys. So, yep.
Raw materials used to formulate medicine.
And another big fight should take place. Well, hopefully there'll be some sort of announcement between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. They need to make that fight immediately.
Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment. The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication. very sturdy. I might borrow it.
Mine.
It sounds sinister, even for a place like this. I wonder if there are more frogs in the pond.
That's a side case. Okay. Nail trimming. Oh yeah, isn't that like the condition where you scratch? You keep scratching yourself? Hmm. All letters sent to the patient must be destroyed. Therapeutic fasting for a week. Yeah, all the people in Block A. Oh, effing them over. If you want to talk about a close one. Hans Winkler. Right before this recording, I was able to catch up the last quarter after I got off with the game. Oh.
I command you to free me at once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me? The gall, the impertinence to bark such orders.
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
Ah. Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
Okay, so I was saying, I was able to catch the fourth quarter of the game.
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
And that game was that was a really good back and forth game, where Warriors won in it by one point, and let's see, 2, 3, 4. So the series is now tied at 2 apiece, and the game goes back to Sacramento for Game 5 on Wednesday. Very excited to see that. So let's see what we got here in the storage room.
A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken.
That's a bird statue.
A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
Professor Becker, eh? So he's the one that runs this entire place.
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting. R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly. It appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here. John Sallow, the Tulpa phenomenon. I'm somewhat of an expert already.
A new book about tulpas. Nice. I take it this is part of the Tim Camilleri and Block B. Okay.
Speech and the Cerebellum by S.A. Becker. A painting in a mental institution. Vogel would be delighted.
It's like an elevator?
Looks like it's still operational. This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil. I can make out the names listed here. Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter?
I guess I'll go to the examination room.
Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed. There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax.
Oh wow, he drew a sketch of the map. That's excellent.
There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax. I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again. This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself. Build up a tolerance.
So I was on block A. So I take it the... Oh no, man, now. Go back one more time to make sure I didn't miss anything.
What was that? Is someone there? I'm sure I heard something.
Alright, let me go back to the goddamn... Where's that pipe at? This should do.
This should suffice. Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway.
Alright. Good. Nighty night. I think next time I'll save before I do something stupid like that, but I'll save.
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention, at least from a distance.
What the hell's the body? Unless he hid in the closet right there, or the locker, I should say.
Manufactured and packaged here. This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
Is that a book? Oh, letter. Herr Schnitzer. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. That second paragraph stood out on that letter. Oh crap, I'm on block B. Gotta take the scribble markings on the bottom and top of this picture and block B, meaning that I can't access there. Well, let me look around this area first.
Or I will tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails!
Miss,
I'll gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda? Who is Heidi?
You talk strange. You're going to Hell's Door, aren't you? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up?
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Only Heidi had answers. Go away, pig!
I
said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me. They took you away, and I'll never forgive them. Why did they hurt you, Heidi?
Not so restricted anymore. Fills up the steam pipes. Okay, we got, looks like a furnace and a bathtub, and there's a locker. Alright, let's take a look over here.
Fabric burnt in the furnace. A jalabia, a traditional garment from northern Africa. The garments of several dozen people at least. So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on haunted doll watch.
Gouged her eyes and ripped off her arms.
Good lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional.
Third frog, okay. Holding chamber. Restricted area again. all this. Okay, it's
The
one.
murderer used his left hand to kill Hannah with a brick.
That probably explains why my if you notice a few minutes ago on the upper right, there was a pin symbol flashing. I think that's what it was calling for.
The killer was limping, but Abigail couldn't escape.
Pillow. Bath.
The killer was strong enough and the bathtub deep enough to drown poor Lucy.
Wait, Camilleri? Didn't I see that name?
I command you to let me out!
Wait, hold on. Right here. Scratches? Oh.
Petter gouged at the wall, fighting for his life. Odds are he left scars on the killer, too.
Jeez. What the hell? Alright, Camo, where are you at? Camo Larry. Dead block B. I'm in the wrong block. Oh, really?
The killer swapped Timothy's pills for cyanide. The faint almond scent is unmistakable. Well, it's clear that it was a multiple murderer. I'll send the profile to the police after we finish here.
That's creepy.
You will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I believe I have found your friend.
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you?
Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. We should thank the man, don't you think?
How did you end up in Block B?
The nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time. Too bad. He was nice.
Tell me all you know about those funny-talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear. And the screams would stop.
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was all right.
I shall leave you two to get reacquainted.
And that's a happy ending for her.
I was so scared I'd lost you, Heidi.
Also, if you don't know what that crunchy sound is, I'm eating some potato chips from Japan called pure potato. Very crunchy, very like a good thickness, good crunch to it. I've had different flavors like black pepper and truffle salt. That's my favorite one.
This stretcher was disinfected frequently. The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America. That's quite a distance to travel.
Oh yeah, that is. All the way from New Orleans? Jeez. What is that? Georgian? What's in this package? And so, that has to be Kimihia. Mind you, he is of Maori national origin. So is it the same sedative? Yeah.
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless.
Oh.
An Orthodox reliquary commonly found in Eastern Europe, now in a cell halfway up the Alps. Doors can be opened for deliveries. These are the same crates we found in London. I should take a closer look.
Oh yeah, that's bloody as hell.
A bottle this sturdy doesn't break by accident. Substantial blood loss. One poor soul found another way out.
Scratch marks, just like the ones in the Port of London.
I doubt that one could survive such a journey with this little water.
That's the same pendant?
This is the same design as the one from London. Dirt and sweat. They were locked in here for days, judging by the smell. Kidnappers even provided airflow. How generous. This trip was prolonged and perilous.
probably leave that one alone. And then where's this one here? Well, how do you explain the blood on that corner? Jesus, you guys are ruthless. My guess is the boy, what was it, his brother from the shantytown in Port of London, and also Kimihia. These were the two bodies that are transported. I hate to say it, but it's highly unlikely that Kimihia might have made it out alive, but let's see.
The carriages were back through these doors, and they began to unload their cargo in secret. Next, the crates were opened, freeing their passengers. Not everyone survived the journey. The dirty, exhausted, and dehydrated prisoners were then herded into cells. But all the cells are now empty, and I have not located a morgue. Time to find Hell's Door.
Oh yeah, let's see if we can pry this open.
The doors can be opened for deliveries.
I didn't know what to do without you.
What the hell's this damn entrance? Wait, maybe the examination room? Or the dumbwaiter? Oh, hold on.
Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed. Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway.
Wait, man, let me go back. Something doesn't seem right. The rear entrance, I should have realized, but I think the rear entrance is where I was at, where they were offloading those coffins and crates. Okay, what the hell am I missing? Oh, this, I can see this.
Scratches. Something has been moved through here. This seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
Hold on, let me see if Greta knows anything. Because she's still accessible.
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I found Hell's door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please, I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise. We will fix you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
Wasn't some of that stuff in the storage room? Oh, no, not that way. So that'll be the glue. Two buttons and some threads. Where can I find that at? Would be the examination room. Or maybe the laundry. Oh, maybe the laundry room. Okay. Alright, let's see if this works.
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
How is she feeling?
Everything will be all right, Heidi. Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes,
Shut your dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already. She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
I found Hell's Door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's Door? Never heard of it.
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again!
Oh, this because of this. That obviously doesn't make any sense. And Snitcher's a different subject. I'm gonna have to go with, yeah, from Professor Becker.
Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood in bits.
You could. But then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him!
but you said...
And now I say tell him!
The professor, she has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when new people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax. Of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi. I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever!
I guess she's gone. Okay. Fine. Fuck her. Oh. Let's see. So the only thing I have left is... this. It has to be that. There's nothing left up there. So how do I get Watson to help me out? Oh yeah, that Napoleon Bonaparte wannabe. Alright, let's see. Let's go back real quick. Let me save first. Making some excellent excellent progress with this. Holy shit, 6 picks. Three, two, four. Let's see, maybe 5. Oh, perfect. Take every. Oh, that's all the locks? I guess that's it. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Well, let me go back to make sure I'm not missing anything in that dumbwaiter area. Okay, I got everything. Alright, let's cause some madness.
At last, you came to your senses.
My humble apologies, Emperor.
Spare me your groveling, Englishman.
Of course, you are right as ever, for you see, time is of the essence. The royalists have risen again, and your darling Josephine needs you. Paris needs you.
Mon amour.
But the guards upstairs in reception stand in your way.
Ha! They will pose no problem for the likes of me. Merci, Englishman. When I return to Les Tuileries, I shall make you a general.
Oh, you are too kind, Emperor. Now go. Your freedom awaits.
I am coming, Josephine.
Alright, this gives Dr. John Watson the perfect opportunity.
Watson, over here.
Holmes? What are you doing here, and where did you get that outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
What is happening, Holmes? I need an explanation.
It's quite simple. I created a distraction so that I could tell you something important, and in turn, I need you to acquire something important for me.
How can you call any of this charade simple?
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it to me. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
Yes, you can, Watson. You are unfailingly dependable.
Dr. Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves, I fled all that commotion.
What's his
It is
name?
nothing. A patient attempted to escape. He will not get far. Now, if you would like to follow me.
I'm not gonna repeat it, but I know. That's his name. Ooh, a revolver. Why would you point? No. There we go.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed.
Yeah, safety first. Oh no.
Did a child make these? Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes? The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
Yeah, that's a good point. Looks like the scene from Holmes' dream. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Wait, what the hell am I?
Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these. Good Lord, that's a lot of records.
That's basically a lobotomy. I think Gygax's office is on the other side in front of the reception.
A visitor? No, you shouldn't have come here.
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
Did you see my son? He's such a sweet boy.
Oh, I want them to fly!
Miss?
Too bad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months. When people shout, all I want to do is find a dark corner and hide. I can't bear it. Professor Gygax says I can return home as soon as I'm better. I miss home so much.
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it? The nurses don't believe me. No one helps me.
Scratching.
Try to fly away! Escape, my little ones!
I don't want to guard Block B tonight.
We all know why. Let me take a look at the kitchen. Oh, there's the dumbwaiter.
Looks dusty but functional.
Oh, we never use that. I think it connects somewhere downstairs. Did you hear that a patient escaped? All the guards rushed off to find him. I suppose it will be one less ungrateful mouth to feed if he dies out there.
Well, at least I know where the dumbwaiter is, so I can jump the key off. Alright, let's see. Kitchen, isn't that? Hold on. Patient room 2. Where is it at? Let's go in here.
Struggling to remember something.
It's something familiar. If only I could place it. I must think.
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
Let me get the baton ready. Can I go in? Let me see. Can I go in here?
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other, no?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
I'm a physician in search of a stimulating career. I have patients, yes, but admittedly, I'm more interested in the cutting edge of medical research. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave. Do you grow weary of me already, Doctor?
I was simply admiring your office, Professor. Apologies.
While I am pleased you appreciate its practicality and appearance, we were discussing bigger things. Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kuntz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
That's interesting. have enough hints to create a deduction like that. All right.
I hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
I can't just leave Holmes here alone.
Just dipped out. So, where's Watson? Talk to this chap.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right. You don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Hence the deep surgical cuts on his head. We'll go with this.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Holy crap. I wouldn't have guessed it. Jesus.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate. Dear Professor Gygax, your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. Your methods serve nothing but to show your own sick emotional state. You will be brought to justice, and the world will know your cruelty. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come. Excuse me, who are you?
I don't know why I keep doing this, expecting something different.
Alright. No, oh god. Yeah, let's pin this.
You really are a strange man. Have you ever been mentally examined?
We're making some excellent progress in this. I like this. I like this is where this is heading.
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
I laid up for you. Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
That's the perfect opportunity. Alright, here we go.
Nothing special about this.
What's this letter? Well, cost of 550 Swiss francs. Let me see what that translates to. Let me see. trying to convert. I'm interested to see what that converts to. In 1890, so inflation, here it is, inflation calculator. So if it was, let's say 1890, and 12,550, that would calculate. Oh, after 1955, boo. Okay, let me see. Historical calculator. Let's see. So 1,550. Where are you at? So there we go. Francs and year 1890, and the currency of dollars in 2023. Let's see if I can get the week. You know what? How about? Let's see if you know. Oh shit. So that's about roughly $70,000 in US. That is, it's pretty high. Jeffrey Scott, the Gray Banking House in New Orleans. Interesting. Let's see what else is on this godforsaken table. Ooh, a diary. Oh, 1880. I thought it was 1890. Sorry. First shipment of chosen ones has arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken minds. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. Two birds with one stone. Interesting. Is that the crates? The body of crates?
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after. Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Found the key though. Make sure I don't miss anything else here. Where'd she go? Oh well. It's a great opportunity for me to send the key down to the storage room.
sealed tight. I can't exit the same way.
You gotta be kidding me. Where the hell did I come from? The classroom? Is that an ear? Oh, it's a tooth.
The tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
These guys are chained.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
God, what the hell?
A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it. The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Okay, so I'm on the east part of this, or the right side of this drawing here. Alright, let's see what else.
Oh, the smell. Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment. Dear God, is that body parts? Utterly inhuman.
What the hell are they doing in here? Just get an elevator of some sort. What's this letter? Hey, a key. Another letter? What's this? New Orleans is everywhere in this place. I wonder if we're gonna go there. I wonder if this chosen one is Kimihia.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
Binglui Maglana Bakatulu, Rillier Wagnana Galpatagan. Binglui Maglana Bakatulu, Rillier Wagana Galpatagan. Binglui Maglana Bakatulu, Rillier Waglana Galpatagan. Binglui Maglana Bakatulu, Rillier Wagana Galpatagan.
Some creepy shit. Alright, let's see what else here. Oh!
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair. Full-grain leather straps. Impossible to escape. A very professional brain dissection. A very professional brain dissection.
Out of my head!
Your iron fist is devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembled.
Great Lord!
Left your surrender your soul and become a servant of madness.
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal, do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken and let the...
Awaken and...
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
Sit this down here.
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious. Watson? Holmes? What are you still doing here?
Still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
Yeah, poor bitch. That sucks.
Heidi, how did it end up here?
Don't tell me Gerda did this.
The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death. No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat. The patients here wear the same robes.
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
I had nothing to do with this, Holmes. I swear it.
There's a bunch of New Orleans stuff, so it's gonna be this. Should be all these three right here. There we go. What are they selling the gems for? Besides money, what's the purpose of it? We're almost done here. Alright. Alright.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste. There's nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
Who's she? The outsiders. Them, I guess. Their first trip to America, I believe.
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why don't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident.
Alright, so while Watson and the sailor clean up this mess, we're going to end the episode over here. So we are in Sunnyside, New Orleans, Louisiana. And let's see what the map looks like here. Oh, wow, this looks a little bigger. Up at the same size as the Port of London. And so I think we have to find a banking firm. Who is this jewel seller A? We don't have, obviously we don't have the evidence for that, but we're going to check out the banking house of E.W. Gray and see why they need to sell the gems on behalf of the Edelweiss Institute, as well as any other mystery groups or associations with them. So we'll be here in America in the next episode. You guys take care, and I will see you in episode 4. Take care, guys.